Now, next speaker is Masyi, and her speech title is Shanti. Shanti, Masyi, over to you.
Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shanti, my friends. It used to be a name of my friend who is an Indian in Malaysia. Little did I know that Shanti also means peace in Sanskrit. And that, just now, what I showed to you, was a chant when we practice yoga. I was a yogi 6 years back, and this mantra, the starting and closing mantra for yoga practice, always mentions Shanti, and that brings meaning for me as I learn to explore what it actually means and how to achieve it. Shanti, peace. So, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning. Selamat pagi in Malaysia, and also annyeonghaseyo in Korea. And I wish you have peace upon you this morning. My yoga story was just an example to highlight why peace is so important and why peace is always being expressed as something crucial. You must have it. You need to have it. Although we sometimes put that at the back of our mind. And I would like to highlight 3 points why Shanti is important. The first one, it's a goal, actually. I wonder if you realize it. Perhaps now you did because I'm highlighting it. But as someone, as a person pass, what do people always wish for them? I hope the soul rests in peace. Realize it or not, we don't wish for people to be like, I hope you will be in wealth and good health for everlasting, for the whole life. In this life, yes. In this worldly life, yes. But later on, nothing more that we wish rather than peace. And the second one, you can't buy Shanti. Have you realized that? Have you ever been to the markets and see like, oh, this is peace. I can buy this. No, this is just a brick. And you can try to find it. Maybe you would have a shopping spree today, but peace cannot be bought. So it's not related to the rule of elasticity. It's not related to demand and supply. We, my friends, don't have to fight for it. There's 20 of us here today in this Zoom. And if I have Shanti, I find my peace, you don't have to worry. You can find yours. Same goes for me. If you find peace and I might be troubled with things, worldly matters, I don't have to be jealous of you for your peace because I can find mine. That's what's the beautiful thing about Shanti, about peace. And the last one, it's uncountable and unlimited. Money, talking about money. Oh, I have 100,000 yen. Oh, I have 100,000 ringgit. And I can feel the desire to compare it with yours. How much do you have in your account, JJ? I might wonder that from time to time as I see you flourish, as you grow. But peace is uncountable. I can't count Z's peace. I know Z's at peace, but I can't count her peace and I can't be jealous of her for that. And I believe that's a crucial point about peace, whereby we have to be aware of, and that makes us at peace to know that. Won't you agree with me? Now, how to achieve Shanti? Now that we know that it's important, it's something that you can't buy, but you can find if you search for it, I would like to propose 2 ways, inwards and outwards. Inwards mean by dealing with ourselves, and outwards is by dealing with others. For ourselves, inward, the keyword would be, after all this journey and everything, is to focus on the positive. I believe that sounds familiar for you because you might have done the level 3 Toastmasters project. That's an elective, focus on the positive. But really, it relates to us in a bigger scale in our life. If we could recap on the project, the elective project, focus on the positive, what we did was to have a journal for at least like 1 month, and then we observe our trend, our emotions, our feelings, our actions. We identify and get to know ourselves better, not others, just ourselves. What makes us tick, what makes us happy, what makes us energized, and then we focus on that. I guess you have heard, when the focus, when things get blurry, shift your focus. Or maybe when you can't see people, maybe go and get some spectacles, go get your eyes checked and get some spectacles, to assist with your eyes, with your eyesight. That's how it is in life. I understand all of us are busy. We have a lot of things to do. It's 2022, internet, technologies. Oh my God, I have to learn programming. A lot of things we have to do. But it's never too late or too much to say to focus on the positive and to learn to love ourselves more as we go and put ourselves out in the world. And the second one is to be outward, the relationship we have with others. Others means mankind, even the animals, the flora and fauna, and also how we react to things around. You might have heard of this poem. I believe all of us does. Two roads diverge in the yellow wood, and I chose the one less taken. That was by Robert Frost. We learned that in secondary school in Malaysia. And this Sir Robert Frost also wrote a poem entitled Mending Wall, where there's a phrase, a really nice phrase I found, which he said, good fences makes good neighbors. Good fences makes good neighbors. Now, try to relate with your daily life. You might live in an apartment, you might live in a landed property, and you have fences, somewhat fences or walls between you and the next person living next to you. If you ponder on it, the walls or the fences are what makes your life harmonious, right? You know that, yeah, this is the barrier. Until this is my limit, and that's your limit. For example, me and my younger sister, we used to play badminton in our small lawn. And one day, the shuttlecock flew into our neighbor's lawn, and she was doing her laundry. We were panicking because, it's kind of like not nice. You know that these things should not go beyond borders. But what we did was we went and apologized to our neighbor and said that, hi, madam, I'm sorry, we played, and then the wind pushed the shuttlecock. We blame the wind though, but then still, we know how to react as we know our limits and borders. That goes the same with others. We should identify that as you focus on yourself, we should also know what are the limits and the barriers, and perhaps that's what leads to, like how we treat others it should be as how we wish others to treat ourselves. So know your limits, and remember, good fences make good neighbors. And my takeaway from this Shanti story this morning is that it's never too late to find peace. Believe me, it's never too late. And also, don't be too hard on yourself. You don't find peace by seeking peace. You can find peace through doing the things that you love, through trying to venture out new things, and most importantly, being comfortable with yourself. And then later on, you can resonate good vibrations, good energy to others around you. Well, I shall get back to my practice after so long. So now, you might want to stay with me. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Thank you, and back to you, Mr. Toastmaster of the morning.